Yeah. What's up, guys? It's another episode of the Miller Experience Overtime, and I'm your host, it's Caliber, along with our special guest today. Well, I ain't gonna say special guest, he's a new family member now, Soul Toucher. What's up, King?
What's up? What's up? I'm
Hey,
here.
I just want to thank everybody for subscribing and liking to the channel. Currently, we have 722 subs. You guys keep supporting, keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing, keep hating, keep doing whatever you're doing because we need the algorithm, baby. Let's go. Family member now. Just want to thank everyone. Also, before we get started, I just want to say a prayer. I don't know if you guys heard, but Bishop T.D. Jakes suffered a stroke today while conducting a sermon. So, our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. Regardless how you feel about him, whether you love him or hate him, if he deal with Diddy or not, that's his own personal thing, whatever. But the man motivates me. I listen to him a lot, along with Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. So, my thoughts and prayers go out to Bishop T.D. Jakes. Soul Touch, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, family. I'm good. How y'all doing?
You doing good. Craig, you good, man?
Oh yeah.
I see y'all got a fluke win today.
Hey.
Y'all had the Angels. Y'all had the Angels.
No. Spell it. You don't spell it F-U-L-U-K. You spell it W-I-N.
Vic, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, man.
Vic, you feeling better?
Oh yeah. I'm feeling good.
Awesome.
What we got today, Vic, for our first topic?
All right, so many topics, so little time. Let's talk about Gladiator 2, the new Denzel Washington movie that came out, and I haven't seen it yet. Have you all seen it?
I think it come out this weekend. Is it out?
Or it's already out. I believe it's already out. So yeah, I was looking forward to seeing it until I got this little. Apparently, there's a deleted scene of Denzel Washington kissing another man, and I'm just gonna play Lord Jamar's reaction to it, and then we can all respond to this. Shout out to
how
the Art of
Denzel,
Dialogue.
he came out about how he had a gay scene in his new movie where he was kissing the men, but they cut the scene out the movie.
So that's what I heard. So Denzel, who we thought was the last bastion of the masculine, who was like one of the last ones that we thought, Denzel ain't never wear no dress. Denzel ain't never did no, he ain't did no gay in a movie. So now towards the end of his career, they chiseled him down and got him to do some shit like that. Or at the very least, to make him say this. Because maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he really didn't do it. But they're like, okay, Denzel, could you at least say that you did it and say that the got cut out? Could you at least say that? We need you to support this bullshit in some kind of way. Please, Denzel. We know you've been fighting against this shit your whole career. We got a bag for you. And to think that, somebody like Denzel, who we thought was upstanding and moral, and again, who had a certain legacy, is now showing us, because to me this screams of selling out. So now it makes me feel like you don't have the fortitude that I thought you had. You're not made of the stuff that I thought you had or you have portrayed to be this whole time. Now it's ironic because some people, again, was trying to say this about me as far as supporting Trump, as if somehow I was being anti-black by supporting Trump. But they don't understand. It probably was the blackest thing I could have done was to support Trump and go against Kamala. You'll understand one day, and you'll thank me later. So yeah. So I if they cut it out, I'm glad they cut it out. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Denzel kissing no man.
You ain't got to play the whole thing, Vic.
I saw that. Yeah, I just saw like a little loop. I thought it was, but yeah, just hearing like I'm like, look, I hope they cut out, but I wish it wasn't even there to cut out to start out with. I mean, I'm really kind of, it disappoints me, and in a way I'm kind of almost not shocked because this is Hollywood, and I just did just a search of black male actors who've worn a dress at some point in their careers, and it feels like almost everyone that we would know of at some point has worn a dress in their career. I mean, and you can see this. Of course, you know the Waynes did it. Kevin Hart at one time, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, Ricky Smiley, Jamie Foxx, Chris Tucker, Wesley Snipes, Martin Lawrence, Arsenio Hall. Tyler Perry made a whole career out of it, and Flip Wilson, and I when I heard it, I was like, no, not Denzel of everyone, but it's crazy, man.
I'm gonna speak my piece last. I'm gonna let Craig and Soul Toucher go first. I got
Go ahead, so.
I understand where we are in today's society and how we feel about our black heroes, so to speak, but is it that big of a deal? Does that take away from his masculinity? Does that...
It doesn't demasculate him.
Take away from black pride or anything like that? I mean, I don't care either way, but we have to go back through history where in this art form, there was a time when women were not permitted to play in roles, okay? And then we have come through time where it's come from men playing these dramatic female roles to where it's been more comedic than anything. So if Denzel wore a dress in this movie, I mean, kissed a man in this movie or whatever the case may be, it's not a big deal to me. It's just a role he's playing. He's still going home to his wife and who he's been married to forever. It does not take away from his masculinity to me. I just don't get why certain black men in certain positions pick and choose the things they have a problem with, yet they let other things slide by. Now, him being proud of voting for Donald Trump over Kamala Harris, I have a bigger issue with that than Denzel kissing a man in a movie. I have a bigger issue with Lord Jamar, and I don't know if y'all know the freestyle rapper Locksmith, who did a whole freestyle pretty much telling us not to vote, and because people choose not to vote, which is their choice, we got what we got. Now you're promoting Donald Trump and you're looking at all the foolery that's going on with what he's doing so far, yet you want to make a big issue about Denzel Washington playing a role in a movie. That is not his life. That is a role. I'll start right there and I'll leave right there.
Yeah, and I do that too. He's playing a role, in a movie. Well, and let me say this. Like I said, it's kind of like, I wish I still wouldn't like to see that, but yeah, he's an actor.
Yeah,
he's playing a role.
And to piggyback on what Soul Toucher said, you pick and choose, what you want to go after. It's like you see the foolery going over here, but look over here. What about this? That whataboutism. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
It does nothing for me what he did. I think that Mr. Jamar, his huge thing is, if you look at most of the things that he talk about, and this is in my opinion, I think he's homophobic. Because the only thing he talks about is gay this, gay that. It's a person. You first of all, don't try to categorize people. You don't want people categorizing you. Hey, Black American, African American. We're American American. We're Black American. Don't read into that stigma. And he plays to that role. And I don't know if he plays to that role for clicks or is he truly like that. We know a lot of people that do that. And again, this is in my opinion. I don't know the gentleman, but for every time that I see him speak, which isn't often because I prefer not to hear him, because he's always doing is making a fool of himself most of the time, to me. And he speaks about, homophobia. It's always about that. He thought that Donald Trump was a better president than Barack Obama. And the first thing he said is because Obama allowed people to of the same background as it relates to their sex to marry or whatever have you. That's the thing that made Trump better than Obama, because Obama allowed this and Trump would never do it per se. You don't know what a person will do. And I'll tell you what, why should we tell someone how to live their life? If they're not living their life, going out committing crimes and doing things of foolery and nefarious behavior, let them live their life. It's not for us to judge. The Republicans always say they want less government. Well, then why are you trying to control people? I'll leave it at that.
I'm gonna say this. Denzel, how old? 70-something years old? About almost 70, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna call Denzel cap on this. And for the older people that's watching this, cap mean lying. I think Denzel's lying. And the reason why I say that, all this time Denzel been doing years, all the years that Denzel was doing movies, he never even kissed a woman. He always put that in his contract. If he did a love scene, watch all his movies now. Yeah. Any love scene he did, he never kissed a woman because he didn't want to disrespect his wife. So you think him kissing a man? Just think about it.
Hear me now. Wow.
In my opinion, I think because the producers came out and said he was lying. That didn't happen. In my opinion, I think Denzel didn't feel comfortable at how the film came out and thought it was going to be. So he's probably trying to draw some eyes to the movie. So you want to say something controversial to make people go see it.
It works.
That's
it worked. Controversy works.
Yeah. Controversy works. I just can't see Denzel doing it.
Me either.
Training Day, Man on Fire, Malcolm X.
Equalizer.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't see it. I think Denzel was capping.
Right.
So let's get back to your statement on black men in Hollywood wearing dresses. What's the big freaking deal, dude?
Well, white men wear too.
Hold on. Yeah. Do we not love Shanae?
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Do we
not
love Mama Payne?
Yeah.
Wanda.
Do we not love Wanda?
Yeah.
Do we not love Rasputin?
Rasputin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I saw it because maybe I'm over looking at it, but it feels like to me.
White chicks would have been white chicks if the wings and dressed like two white men.
Yeah, that was a funny movie. Yeah, that was a funny movie. It seems like to me like it feels like more black actors are asked to wear dress in percentage of where they are in the industry than white actors, and it almost feels like it's some sort of white pattern, something they got to do in order to be in the room, so to speak.
Well, let me ask you this:
did you look up how many white men?
Right.
I was just
time period are you talking about?
I did. And my guarantee, I did not look up how many white men.
Because there's some white men out there dressed up as
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no white men. Worn dresses.
Yeah. Mrs. Doubtfire.
My impression may be wrong on this. That percentage-wise, more black actors have been asked to wear dresses than white actors.
But you have to look at over what time period, first of all. Then you have to look at what length of, not only the time period, but the entire length of time. How far are we going back? Because you still have to understand black men were not able to act in, big budget movies or period in a lot of roles where white men were. Also, if we're going to cherry pick that, Lord Jamar, I have not heard him make a big deal about white actors in blackface.
Right.
If you're going to go there on black actors, then you need to go there on the white actors, because there are plenty of qualified black actors that could have played these roles throughout history. However, that just wasn't the case. And I'm pretty sure we're old enough to where the movie Soul Man came out, where I can't remember his name. It was funny.
Right.
Yeah.
You talking with Bernie Mac and Samuel Jackson?
No. It's an old movie from like the 80s.
Okay.
I can't remember who the actor was that played the black man, wore blackface in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
But yeah, I just feel like us in the black community, some of us are very homophobic, man. My mindset is this: look, dude, I ain't nowhere gay, but I ain't got no problem with you do. Just don't bring that over here. If the entertainment is funny, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're wearing the dress or not, it's funny.
Yeah.
I just don't get us being homophobic like that. I don't get it. Maybe it go back to our ancestors. I don't know, a psychological thing. I'm not sure, man. But my thing is this, boy. It's funny, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like with the pause. I had to end up stopping doing pause stuff, man, because I feel like psychologically, you thinking about some gay shit if you always saying pause, man.
Yeah, I just heard that earlier today.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, really, you psychologically thinking about gay stuff, you always got to say pause. Everything I say, you're like, man, that beat was hard, pause. I'm like, really?
I hear people saying, like, what are you saying that for? Like, I know you.
This is the first to me. I don't get out much. Obviously.
Yeah. So pretty much, the pause thing, Craig, is if you say something that seems gay, you got to end it with pause, and it won't be gay. Like, how you say no homo? You know what I'm saying?
I don't say that.
Yeah, I was like,
it's pause.
If you gotta say it, you don't.
Like if Victor would have played me, something off it from the band or something, one of his music or something, I'm like, dang, Vic, that is shit hard. If I don't say pause, then that's me being gay.
Wow.
Yeah. That's some new generation, man. It's something Dame Dash started, but it just started getting popular, So I thought about, I did it before, but I said, man, I'm a grown man. Why am I doing this? I said, this is stupid.
Yeah, right. I don't have to justify my masculinity or my sexuality.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't like that, so why I'm doing that? You know what I'm saying? So hey, it's something stupid, man. It's very stupid. I hope he grow out of that. Even Dame Dash damn near 60 himself. He need to grow out of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
pause.
Yeah.
Man, if I ever say that, man, come and smack me in the back of my head.
Pause. But I tell you, I wanted to see Gladiator 2 when I heard about it. I still want to see it now.
Well, I still now. Granted, I'm be honest with you. In my opinion, I seen Gladiator 1. I wasn't impressed. That's what I'm saying. I think he's doing that because he wasn't satisfied with the final outcome and probably need to get some eyes on the movie. So he's going to say something controversial.
I haven't seen I haven't not watched a Denzel movie. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You tell me what Denzel movie is whack.
Thank you.
You tell me now.
No.
Nah.
I can give you some Will Smith movies that's whack. I can give you some Eddie Murphy movies that's whack.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? But not one Denzel movie that I ever watched was whack. Not one.
Nah.
Nope. You could put it on. You could put it on a track, continuous, like DMX.
Exactly. Yep. Like a good album, a great album. You just let it flow. You can just let it flow.
Yeah.
What we got next, Vic?
Let's see. Can we talk a little bit about Denzel? Let's talk about some football, some sports. We're a good way through the college and NFL seasons and I guess
no. Let me stop you right there. Y'all always talk about football when the Cowboys lose again. No, we don't talk about the Cowboys.
The Cowboys won a game. The Cowboys
won a game. What the hell? Y'all won.
I have to be honest. I think this is the Cowboys. The Cowboys are what? They're 4-7 now. We've been talking like 0-12. So
hey. A win is a win is a win.
CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs about to go back to the club again. Like they did after they got their
let's
ass
stop
kicked.
talking about the Cowboys now.
The Cowboys won. The Steelers lost. I think Green Bay is
losing.
No, we winning. It's 10-0 right now. We winning.
Yeah.
Going to halftime. Huh?
You got an NFL team?
Who, me?
Yeah.
So
is a Cowboy.
I am a disgruntled Giants fan.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so like I said, you're a Cowboy. Come on, join.
My bad, y'all. 17-0 right now. Green Bay 17-0 right now.
Because they are so horrible and have been so horrible, I have not kept up with them. My fellow friends who are diehard Giants fans, I get the news from them how they did Saquon and Daniel Jones and this, that, and the other, and one of them said that I'm going to the Ravens, and I sit back and be like, you know what? This is why I don't invest that much of my damn energy in the damn Giants.
Yeah. Y'all got a soprano at quarterback now, man.
So let's
you like one of the cast members of the Sopranos. But I do want to say this. Hey, I did apologize to Deion last week, man. But the Bucks they lost this week, man. Shout out to them. They probably not gonna go into a college football playoff game, but at least they probably go into a bowl game this year. So hey, that's better than what they did last year, man. But my biggest fear with the NFL. I feel like in 10 more years, it's going to be soft. It's already watered down, but it's going to be soft. Yeah, due to the simple fact of college football, the transfer portals. If they don't get a hold of this thing now, in a couple more years, because the college the players, it's like they don't want to take accountability or they don't want to work to get a starting position. If they go to a school, they're not starting, they're ready to transfer somewhere else where they can play. I.e. DJ, whatever his name is, from Florida State. He was garbage at Clemson. He was garbage at Oregon State, and he was garbage at Florida State. And look at him now. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I get the idea that need to develop, and some need to develop.
He needs to develop. Yeah.
And get it. So let's play a little game called Most Likely. I'm going to put forth a couple of scenarios for you, and y'all can give your opinion on what is most likely to happen, if at all. We'll start a little bit in college to NFL. So most likely, Coach Deion Sanders will be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys or the next head coach at Florida State.
Neither.
I will say Florida State.
I would probably lean towards that.
Yeah, I'll probably lean towards Florida State. He just expressed interest in being head coach at Florida State. I mean,
you know why I say neither? Because he just signed a 5-star commit to Colorado quarterback
from California. That kid,
a 5-star kid.
Yeah. So if he did that, he's staying.
Florida.
We know he signed somebody at Jackson and took off the next year and brought him.
And I'm not saying it happened next year.
Okay. Okay, well,
it's on the line. Wherever he goes next, if he goes someplace next.
Cowboys. I say Cowboys.
Florida State, because he's gonna want more control as a Cowboy.
No.
Look at the control he has now at Colorado.
Florida State ish on him. If you notice, he don't claim Florida State no more.
Yeah, I don't.
When he originally wanted to go to Florida State, they ish on him. They told him no, because they didn't want that. You see what the stuff Colorado got going on? Florida State didn't want that.
Right, but you know what? They need that. If they had that when they went undefeated and couldn't get in what is that, national championship game? If he was there, they would have got there.
Yeah.
Name recognition. Hey,
but
one thing I need to talk about is that hit on Shador.
Yeah, that was some bull job.
How do you pick up that flag?
Yeah, that was some bull, because he's Deion's son, man. But you know what it is.
Sad, man.
You know what it is. He's Deion's son. That's why. Man, come on, man. I don't care.
Did you see that hit? Oh, you got to see that hit. Can you bring it up?
Give me a minute, I can find it. But yeah, I don't think Deion. Honestly, I think Deion wants to coach NFL, and I think Jerry Jones' ego won't allow him to hire someone
who's going to get more
that kind of
publicity than him.
Yeah.
He has that Donald Trump syndrome.
Let me tell you something. Back to that hit. Yeah, you're right. Back to that hit. I don't care why Vic looking it up. I don't care what that kid say. I don't care what his parents say. I don't care what the coaches say. He intentionally did that.
Oh yeah. I saw
he
it.
intentionally. That's some bull job, man.
See, all right.
Yeah. And you see, I saw it live.
Oh yeah.
I saw it live.
I think I found it, and I can play it and see if y'all think it's did.
And I'm mad at his teammates ain't when to go mollywop that boy.
Thank you.
Hey.
I don't promote violence.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
I understand.
You know how it is.
Sanders with time to go. Waiting. Hanging on to it. Kansas defensive lineman got smothered. Sanders.
He lit his head down.
Yeah.
He put his head down.
Yeah.
There is
after that kid leg.
Yeah. And they took that flag back, man. Shoot.
And they said, "Oh, they got upset because he pushed an official in the back."
Yeah, man,
that's all they wanted to talk about.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, but hopefully
that was intentional. The man put his head down.
Yeah.
And went after his leg.
He was aiming for it around the shin.
Yeah.
Man,
that's sad. And you picked the flag up.
Crazy.
You got another question for the game?
Yep. Most likely, who's most likely to get a head coaching job? Rex Ryan or Bill Belichick?
Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
I hate to say that.
Think of how long
I
Rex been out.
Yeah, Rex been out for a while. But here's my thing. I kind of understand those that Bill Belichick is a defensive coordinator.
Right.
Those last couple of years without Tom Brady, so he was a 500 head coach after Tom Brady, and he was a 500 head coach before Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's why you need a quarterback. If you go someplace like the Cowboys and he go there, and he got a quarterback like the Cowboys, he'll be okay.
Jacksonville, he going to Jacksonville from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you got a quarterback there.
Yeah.
And he's a prototypical quarterback.
He's
big. He's big.
Yeah. Jacksonville's been a rough year this year, but Bill. I mean, Rex Ryan. He's only been talking about basically the Jets. So, and that team is. Man,
you see that? What's his name won out? Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers wants out now.
No,
they finally talked about it. What's his name said he wasn't touching it for a while. What's it? Unc said he wasn't touching it for a while, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a prima donna.
Yeah,
arrogant.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I got a jersey back there. Ain't for him. It's because I'm tapping. I waiting on my Jordan Love jersey to come in. So
Yeah.
Hey, soul touching.
Yeah.
All right. Hey Vic, you see what's behind him, right?
Yeah.
Arrogant. Conceited. Hey,
Man,
and I still
shoot.
say he got Salah fired. I still say that.
Yeah, he did, no doubt, man. He got the GM
In my
fired too, man.
opinion.
Hey, that's why we had to get his ass out of there. Hey, that's why our coach had to get his ass out. He said, "Hey, man, I see what you start to do now, bro. I'm gonna get you out before I get out, man."
Oh man.
Yeah. So one more. I put up a list here. Most likely to get the number 1 pick in the upcoming draft. I just put a list of the bottom teams of each division. If I can figure out how to do this percent.
I can answer this. I can answer this without even looking at your list.
The Cowboys are not on this list.
Why not? We
hell not.
But you have New England, Cleveland, Jacksonville, LA Raiders. LV Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, New York Giants are there.
Okay,
Chicago
I stand
Bears,
corrected. Giants.
Panthers.
Yes, I was about to say yes.
The NFC, any team not the Arizona Cardinals, they're all 5-5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think the Giants, then the Vegas, Jaguars, Cleveland, New England, Carolina, and then so on. But those are my top ones right there. Carolina, man, dude, let me tell you something about Carolina. I hope we have access to them boys next year because I hope they stick with Bryce Young.
They need a line.
Yeah, they need a line. Yeah. Bryce Young, I told you when we went to the Packer game last year, even though we beat them, I told you, I say Bryce Young ain't bad, y'all. He just need an offensive line.
Yeah.
That boy can play.
He can read a defense.
Yeah.
He got a good arm.
Yeah.
High quarterback, high IQ.
Yeah.
You know, he need a line.
And he got confidence now. If you watch him play today, he got swag now, man. He got confidence.
Because when I saw him when he was at Alabama, man, it was like nothing was too big for him.
Exactly.
You know, the moment wasn't big enough. In some instances, you know, he's down and he's walking on the field smiling.
Yeah. That's how he was today when they played the Chiefs.
He knows something we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, but Bryce, like he's had two head coaches. He's was going to be on his 3rd head coach now. I guess his 3rd offensive coordinator now, and
that makes a difference.
Yeah, and physically he's a small guy.
Yeah, I would have him eating.
Well, I told you when I saw him in the locker room, he was coming out the shower, and I thought he was one of the players' sons.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him like he's really small stature wise, man. But hey, they're playing. I mean, they gave Kansas City a run for their money today. Almost won that game. But yeah, I think the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're a little bit more of a mess than the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No. I think the Giants. The reason why I think the Giants get the number 1 pick because look, they released Daniel Jones, and they got a soprano at quarterback right now. So what they trying to do is like they trying to end their season so they can get that number 1 pick. They trying to get Shador.
The Cowboys trying to tank, but they didn't do it today. I don't know what happened. They tripped on them.
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo. They definitely did. Hey, well, they got it in the last couple plays, but it was a little too late.
Now, let me ask you this. What team do you think Deion Sanders wants his son to get drafted by?
Oh, shoot. He going to pull a
Eli Manning?
He gonna pull Eli Manning and the John Elway.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? No, I think if the Giants have the 1st pick, I think he wouldn't mind with them going to the Giants because of that market. It's a big market.
New York. Yeah.
It's New York.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think he wanted his son to go to Jacksonville. Definitely not Cleveland.
Not even New England.
Yeah, not even New England.
Carolina, no.
Well, Carolina got a possibility, man.
No, they have Bryce Young. You don't think
they got Bryce
Young go behind
Bryce? Yeah, they got Bryce Young. Yeah. Maybe the Rams. Because of the
Definitely
market.
not in Arizona with the little midget. That's
No,
big.
hell no.
They call him the midget.
So I say Deion probably won't mind him going to the Giants, definitely Dallas, and maybe the Rams.
San Francisco.
Oh, he ain't going to San Fran. He ain't going to San Fran.
He played there.
Purdy.
Purdy's a role player.
He ain't going to. He ain't going to San Fran.
Purdy's a role player. But when Purdy doesn't have Debo or McCaffrey, he looks like Superman with a kryptonite cape.
Wow.
Now I think Jacksonville's going to get Travis.
Oh yeah.
I think Jacksonville's going to get Travis.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
That kid, man. That kid is amazing.
He's special. Travis Hunter for Heisman.
Yeah, he better win a Heisman.
He got he should win.
He loved the real when I was supporting him for Heisman on Instagram. He loved that real. So
we gonna support you again for Heisman 2 times.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry, 4 times.
Yeah. I think if he does not win the Heisman and they give it to some quarterback, then they need to rename the Heisman Trophy the Quarterback Award, or just say it's for the best quarterback in the country.
Right, like the what is it? All of them got their own trophy. Is it wide receiver?
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with y'all.
Is the running
if
back?
you pay attention to college football, what quarterback is doing anything besides Shedeur?
No, there ain't many out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So
There's
Travis got to run away with it.
There's a running back out there that's doing well for.
Yeah, the running back from what's his name?
Is it Boise State?
Yeah, Boise State. Boise State running, but he's not gonna get it. Because Travis is balling on the offensive side and the defensive side. And when I say balling, he's balling. Defensive side, he's making interceptions, he's making tackles. Offense, he's scoring touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
Touchdowns.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And he had one of the best catches I've seen all year.
Something yesterday on that screen.
No, the one where he caught it in the end zone where he twisted around like a cat.
Oh yeah,
snatched the ball out of there.
Yeah. So he got to run away with it, man. He got to run away with it. What's the next topic, Vic?
I think we've got time for one more. Well, I guess we're gonna talk about this. I kind of kept putting it off again. Dr. Umar Johnson. He has an opinion and everything.
So what was that? What was that? You didn't let it show, did you?
My bad.
I think we all feel that way, man.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just gonna bring it up, man. His school that he's trying to open and raising money for almost, it feels like 10 years. It may have been as much as 15. I'm just gonna play you the latest update that I could find as far as FDMG.
We were having a good time.
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to the hustle and with Alex Whitfield.
What is the status of the school? Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. What is the status of the school? Well, tomorrow morning I got to meet with a door contractor. I want to get some new doors. The doors we got are good. You know, they're secure, but they're old. And since the school is 15 years old, physically the school is 15 years old. We've had it for 5 of those 15. I want to give it a fresh look. So I want fresh doors. We got another paint job, another layer of paint. We got some floors to cover up. Once we cover up the floors, put that other layer of paint, it's time for inspection. We're at the finish line. So I hope to be applying for the inspection before summer ends. And somebody say, why not next week? Something always comes up every time you're at the finish line. Something always comes. Some little fix this, you know, but we right there, you know. So my thing is, let's get the building permitted before the end of the summer so we can have a grand opening probably for Kwanzaa. But we're going to start educating the children because we need time to get ready. We can't do it that fast. Sure. But we right there. We dancing around the finish line. And, you know, people always ask me, so what's going to be the date? I can't give a date. I've had like 6 dates and I violate every date. You know what I mean? Because one thing this has taught me, when you institution building, don't give out no dates till the institution done. The biggest mistake I made was I thought I could predict. Nah, wait till you completely done and then give out a date. But we right there at the finish line. Floors and doors. And
Okay, floors indoors now. That's it. Floors indoors. I don't know what a door contractor is.
Did you see the guy with the glasses on sitting there looking at him? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what a door contractor is. I'm still trying to figure that out. So that interview was on August 28th. This is from. I just look at this from September 17th. And he says all we need is floors and doors. I just want to pause right there. Look at those ceiling. There are missing ceiling tiles. There's wiring hanging from the roof. There and the wall and the painting is just.
That man is spending their money, man. They're donating. He is spending their money.
Yeah, he's spending it on something. But now I got my own opinion. Do you all think this school will ever open? And do you think this is just a scam, or is this just bad? His ego and financial.
This is his white rhino.
Yeah, I don't think this school is open because this joker been talking about this school forever, and like it doesn't take that long to open a school. You know, it just
he could have put some trailers out there. He could have put some trailers out there.
Are you building it 5 stories underground? Is it a bomb shelter? Like, is it like what are we doing here? Like, come on.
Nah, man.
Yeah, and I just say for me, it's not what he's telling us and what he's showing us, is what he's not telling, what he's not showing. This man is on a live almost every single day. You don't ever see a live of people actually working outside the paint days.
Yeah,
he has no board of directors. If he does, he doesn't tell us. He doesn't tell us who did the contracting, who did the electrical. But when people came up for free to spray wash the sidewalks, he's putting out their name, who they are, how to get in contact with them. But anything else, anything involving details, crickets.
Hey, I find it hard to believe and talk to somebody who does it. Well, what we're doing is, look at me. Look at the, what we thinking. We're gonna do the floors. Where's he looking at when he? Are those floors gonna magic? Are those doors gonna magically appear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
man,
must be.
It ain't.
They don't take that much to do some doors.
Man, look.
You gotta find that door contractor. I mean,
come on, man. I think he's doing all the work. That's why it's taking a long time, guys.
This man talking about this school. This man talking about this school since as long as I've been in law enforcement. I've been in law enforcement for 12 years. That's how long he was talking about the school. I've seen houses built quicker in his school.
Right.
You know, you know, I know a lot got to go into building a house. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I've seen schools built faster.
Wait. I've been in Maryland since '95, and just recently they chopped down a whole area of trees and put up townhouses and single-family houses. They have built more houses and townhouses in a year than he's done with this damn school.
That's what I'm saying, man. Let me tell y'all something. And Craig, I know you say you don't care to listen to Lord Jamar, but I'm gonna find the link and send it to you guys. Lord Jamar had Dr. Umar on the show, I believe it was last year.
Yeah, that interview. Yeah.
And he was debating him. He asked him about that. And he said his father-in-law built the school, and it took his father-in-law a year. He said, if you need help, brother, I can get in contact. I can give you my father-in-law contact information. And Dr. Umar refused it. He said, I don't need your help, brother. You know what I'm saying? His father-in-law built a school, and it took a year. You know what I'm saying? And he refused to help. So what I tell you? I'm gonna send y'all the link. Big, you say you already saw it, but I'm gonna send y'all the link though.
Yeah, they're building OW.
That interview shifted me from saying, well, no, he just has an ego and was built up by himself to he's running a scam.
Yeah.
Because it's always something. It's always can't get a contract. And then another thing too, all the roadblocks. At one time he said, I need a contractor and a plumber and a roofer and And I thought about it because I'm like, no, he doesn't. All he needs is a contractor.
Man, if he tear down the building and rebuild
all that stuff. I mean,
he's been working on the same building. But what I'm saying is, he could tear down this school and build a new one.
Or he could have and take over one of those empty buildings.
Yeah. Right.
Dude, Tyler Perry built a whole studio
from an existing military base.
Exactly. It didn't take this long, dude. We talking about one building. This man built a whole studio.
This building is going to withstand any hurricane, any tornado. You understand? Any acts of nature. You know, the flood. That's what he's building.
Man.
Yeah, but
he's building a new ark.
There's an ark inside of it.
Institution builder. He talks like this man never built a doghouse.
Yeah.
But he talks like he's like the next Malcolm or Martin or.
Hey, now you hear him speak, you think, oh my gosh, this is an educated gentleman. This man is educated.
That don't mean a damn thing. Y'all know that.
Hey, some of the most prominent swindlers can speak that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Con artists. I'm just saying, in my opinion.
I got some family members like that.
Yeah. Yeah. But people support him. He's getting money from somewhere, and he's always gonna lie. But
honestly, I still
put it this way, Vic. Donald Trump was getting money from people. Well, still is getting money.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the biggest con artist there is.
The people that support him and donating his money to him, I hope he claims he don't have to tell us anything. The only people he can provide information to the people that's donating him money. Yeah. So I hope he's providing information, the contractor, everything to these people that's donating the money, man. Because dude, if you're not really building this school, you a cold mofo, bro.
Hey, let's four of us donate $1 tomorrow.
So we can find out, right? Because I'll be honest with you. If I'm doing save some money, I'm calling the contract. I want to know what's up.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's the contractor?
Yeah. Or do we need to find a new contractor, somebody that can work?
That's right, because I'm a part of this now.
Yeah.
We in this together. No man is an island.
My school, your school, our school.
Yeah.
Right. I put it like this. We're going to have a third lane on I-95 by the time that school will be done.
Hey, it's almost finished.
All the way up. All the way down.
All the way down.
Florida to Maine?
Yeah. That's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous, man. So you got anything you want to talk about before we leave for the night, man?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
What you got, big dog?
Enlighten us.
You know, the other people, the Republicans and those people over there with this reverse racism thing. And to hear supporters echo this is a little unnerving to me. Because they want to get rid of DEI and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And it's like Jasmine Crockett said and Ayanna Pressley said, what are y'all talking about? Y'all have not been oppressed. Like, I mean, and just to hear the average people like in our age group, and 10, 15 years older or younger, to echo this is a little annoying to me. And it goes back to, and it also irritates me because it's like people don't vote and they don't watch what's going on in these chambers, and they say their vote doesn't count, but yet these people are trying to wiggle the system to disenfranchise us even more. And it just bugs me that people choose not to vote in their reasoning, but they don't look at who is in there actually fighting for us. And they really need to take that into consideration, because they're under the guise that, I'm gonna do everything I can for my people, my children, this, that, and other. But it's like, if you're not voting, you're not doing anything, because they are really trying to dismantle everything that we've come to get. And people need to keep in mind that, I was born in 1973, and in the mid to late 60s, people were still getting killed, lynched, and all of that for trying to get our right to vote. And people just need to take that into consideration.
Right. And to piggyback on that, and I know we want to end with that, but to piggyback on that, when you hear DEI, when diversity become a bad word? Diversity includes everyone.
Yeah.
When did inclusion became a bad word?
Yeah.
You know, equity become a bad word. You know, people need to actually think about things before they try to say, you know what, we don't want that. Well, you're a part of all of it.
I agree.
Yeah. Women say they want equality. You know, so when you voting against something that you actually could actually prosper from, that's mind-blowing to me.
Mm-hmm. And not just presidential, remember y'all, local too now, because I tell guys, man, just because you're not sure about the president election, man, you got to understand where you live is important too. You got to vote locally, man. That's just as important.
100%. I mean, think about this, and we guys need to pay attention to this. Vernon Stevens is no longer a part of the South Carolina's was it Senate or House.
Mm-hmm.
He is no longer a part of it because they gerrymandered his area.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that it was gerrymandered because they sent it to the South Carolina Supreme Court, and they agreed. Then they obviously sent it up to the U.S. Supreme Court, who held on to it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they sent it back, the South Carolina Supreme Court said, yes, we acknowledge that it's gerrymandering and it's wrong, but it's too late for us to change the map. So you acknowledge that it's wrong, but you're saying it's too late to make a wrong right.
Wow. Yeah.
I also wonder why we still have an electoral college.
Yeah, well, we know. we
could literally do away with gerrymandering in districts. I remember getting. I remember the topic. If you move back in for the census, they sent us a card with a unique code on it. We could go file the census online. I'm like, why can't we do voting like this?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Why do we need districts in today have districts and voting blocks? And come on, man.
I agree, man.
What they choose. Right.
Well, that's another classic episode, guys. Thank you for coming on. Make sure, guys, you like and subscribe to the channel. And also, guys, Train So Hard cheat day hoodies coming soon. So, hit me up for the order. On that note, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.